Okay, what's going on out there? YouTube family, Twitch family, y'all on Twitch that have just finished watching it with us. Hope you guys did enjoy the watch party. Now, what do we think about this episode? I think it was content heavy. I'm going to be going to more detail with, of course, my two co-hosts, Ant and Ty. Shout out to special birthday for one of the little men in our lives. They're at a birthday gathering right now, and then we're gonna have something else tomorrow. So definitely want to give them a huge shout out. We're gonna be doing a more detailed spoiler discussion later on. This is just my quick thoughts of what I thought about the episode, but I'm gonna try to be as quick as I possibly can. I also adhere to you guys that are in the chat on Twitch right now. Shout out to Kenya and shout out to Janya. But yeah, so as far as this episode, Sunset, there's a lot of different things going on. One, the biggest thing is that Falco does have amnesia. Like if you remember what happened with Aaron, just like I just said, Aaron when he ate his dad and became a Titan, like he didn't have any recollection of it. And same thing happened to Falco. He has no recollection of what's going on, but he does have a semblance of a memory of things that could be unlocked at any time, at any given moment. I don't know if he has to be in contact with somebody, but yeah, it's gonna happen. The other thing, the biggest thing that happened in this is the reality that Annie woke up. Annie woke up and was met with somebody named Hitch. We didn't know who Hitch was, which is really weird. I think that Hitch may be Connie's sister. From looking at the picture, it looks like Connie's sister, but I could be completely wrong. I assumed it maybe was somebody that Annie knew from overseas and Marley, but I don't know. We'll find out more of that later. But we got a little bit of a backdrop understanding of who Annie was, what her story is, which is actually really engaging, really crazy. A brother and then taught her what she needed to know about being a warrior, whole pound. I don't know why. I guess they never did really show what her dad looked like. Even in that moment when Aaron was about to kill her, I think it was in season 2, you never actually really saw it. So I think that makes sense. Your boy Enoch out here trying to be the governor from The Walking Dead, which I'll talk about that in another. We'll go and break down that rabbit hole a little bit later on. It's everybody's basically trying to fall in line and figure out what is supposed to be the next steps, because it's like, again, just because your boy Aaron is started the rumbling and is going and proceeding to go and destroy everything, what does that really mean for the island as of itself? Yes, they're gonna be saved from everything, but there's still the collateral damage of the walls falling down, people dying. And they actually had these real conversations, like civilians out there, like, well, should I put my trust in Aaron? Like, is this right? Is this wrong? Like, all these real deep questions. Again, this feels like filler, but it's absolutely imperative for the narrative to make sense, to make this feel valid, like make this feel like a real clear, concise story. Because they could easily just say keep it focused on Aaron the whole entire time, but what is Aaron gonna do? Like for the whole entire time, like I mean, they could go and show the other countries and show what they're worried about. They did do a little bit of that in Marley, because all the people that are Eldian would know. Now, this is the interesting thing. Say there's an alien that's not in Marley, that's outside in a different country. What if they like warned a different country? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think that would be something that really interesting. I'll bring that up in discussion later on tonight in our discussion. But in terms of just the pure content of what's happening, it's like literally a Game of Thrones level situation. Like it's like the aftermath of Battle of the Bastards, the aftermath of the Red Wedding, the aftermath of the bell had being rung. Like what happens to everybody else? What is the collateral damage? I think the really biggest conversation is when Armin and Mikasa had a real conversation and like trying to figure out how to sort through this mess and what they can really do. Because me, Ty, and we had that conversation before, and it's like, wait, what does that really mean? I do think that Aaron, I don't think that Aaron appointed your boy Enoch. I think it was a reason why he did the things that he did the way that he did. But the biggest thing that everybody I think has got to be pleased and be happy about is that your boy, the swordsman himself, the most baddest man on this planet of Your boy is still alive in Levi. We'll talk about what that means and implications of that later, because real rap, like if Levi is any semblance of being okay, is able to be recovered, he's gonna be a whole pound. He's not gonna be somebody to mess with at all. And you know, a lot of this in terms of leadership is gonna be probably fall to him and Hanji, which is gonna be interesting. I just don't know why or if Peck would try to keep him alive. I'm gonna try to check some of you guys in the chat real quick on on Twitch end, but I will also have this premiered on YouTube, so I'll also go and check on you guys while I'm also doing this. I'll be in the chat talking to you guys separately. I think we don't know Aaron's full plan. Absolutely not. We don't. We have no idea. Kenya, you're absolutely right. Kenya, we should need to have you in this, man. Johnny, I do want to bring this up. So the rumor is, and I think this is actually true, that when you get to 84, episode 84, which if this is now 82, we got 2 more episodes after this. On 84, after that, there's going to be like a hiatus, I believe. And then they're going to put out the last few episodes after 84, whatever that is. And I think it's because the rumor is the very last episode of the series, that it's not just going to be like a 2-hour, 2-part, like it's going to be a whole feature film. Now, I don't know what that means. And I have not read the manga, and I'm not going to. I want to be going into this completely unspoiled. That could be huge. And I think that a show like this is deserving of that. Like, there's certain shows, you know what I'm saying? Like Breaking Bad, deserving of it. You know what I'm saying? Game of Thrones, I think, was deserving of a feature film as opposed to just one, you know, small season and an episode, you know, for their finale. I think that a show like, what's another one? I think The Shield would have benefited from something like that. Heck, even whenever Stranger Things ends, I think that it should end out on a feature film. Like some shows, I think are deserving of that much. And I think that The Walking Dead, I think that's how they're going to end out their stuff. It's just, I don't have any recollection of where they're going with that narrative. I appreciate Armin reminding us all of the side plots that are going. Dude, I mean, that's the thing about Armin. Armin was thinking about it from every single direction. And even with that, like when you start to get into the situations that are happening, what can you really do, right? Like, how can we tackle any of this? Like, we don't even know if some people are already dead or not. So either way, this is a whole mess, but this is so excellent storytelling. I'll give you guys my actual rating when we go and do our discussion. So definitely come back a little bit later on tomorrow or tonight. We're probably going to record tonight and post it first thing, maybe 12 o'clock midnight tonight, because I know that Euphoria is going to be dropping as well. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. We'll come back a little bit later on. Got a lot more coming for y'all. And shout out again to the people that are on Twitch that have contributed to this discussion. And again, me, Ty, and we'll go over all of this and more in a little bit later on. Okay, guys? Peace, people. Filing out the top of